someone is deeply in love with you. They're drawn to the quiet depth of your soul and the way you see the world like no one else does. They don't just want to date you. They want to truly know you, to be close to the gentle strength and rich inner world that you carry so naturally. An INFJ woman doesn't chase attention. You simply exist in your own authentic way, and that calm, insightful presence becomes incredibly magnetic to someone who values real connection. When the right person falls for you, it's a meeting of genuine respect and a heartfelt desire to be near everything you are. They see your quiet independence and don't want to change it. They want to walk beside you and share moments of real closeness. Here are the clear signs that someone is falling deeply in love with the beautiful complexity that is you. Sign 1. They can't keep their eyes off you. Their gaze lingers softly on your eyes, tracing the quiet expression on your face, following the gentle way you move through a space. It feels warm and deeply attentive, as if they are quietly absorbing not just your appearance, but the entire presence of who you are, even in a crowded room filled with noise and movement. You can sense their focus resting gently on you, steady and calm, like a quiet anchor in the middle of everything. It isn't a fleeting glance or casual interest. This is something far more meaningful. It's as if their eyes are saying what words haven't yet expressed, that they see you, truly see you, in a way most people never do. For an INFJ woman, who often moves through the world with a gentle reserve and a rich inner world that isn't immediately visible, this kind of gaze can feel both surprising and profoundly touching. You're used to observing others more than being observed, yet here is someone whose attention stays with you. Their eyes return to yours again and again, soft but unwavering, carrying a warmth that makes you feel quietly understood. They notice the small things, the subtle shift in your expression when something meaningful touches you, the thoughtful way you pause before speaking, the graceful composure you carry even in moments of silence. It's not just physical attraction, it's an appreciation for the depth they sense beneath your calm surface. You can feel them trying to read the layers you hold so naturally, the quiet empathy in your eyes, the gentle strength in your posture, the thoughtful intelligence that shines through even when you say very little. Their gaze holds respect and admiration mixed with a sincere desire to come closer to the soul they sense in you. In their look, there is no pressure, only a genuine wonder at the way you experience life so deeply. Sign 2. They get a little nervous or playful around you. Normally confident and composed people can suddenly find themselves a little unsteady in your presence, fumbling over their words, pausing mid-sentence, or letting out a soft, genuine laugh at the smallest things. It is as if your calm depth and quiet authenticity gently disrupt their usual balance in the most endearing way. Your energy doesn't demand anything from them, yet it draws out a side of them they don't often show, a mix of nervous warmth and playful lightness that appears only when you are near. For an INFJ woman, who naturally carries a thoughtful and reserved presence, witnessing this reaction can feel both surprising and quietly validating. You are used to moving through life with a gentle inner focus, observing more than performing, and yet here is someone whose entire demeanor softens and shifts simply because, and you exist in the same space. This is not the clumsy nervousness of someone immature. It is the sincere response of a person whose usual control and confidence meet something deeper and more meaningful in you. Your quiet insight, the way you listen with full attention, and the peaceful strength you carry without needing to prove anything create a subtle but powerful effect on them. They may start speaking, then lose their train of thought, smiling at themselves as they try to gather their words again. Or they become softly playful, teasing you gently, making light jokes that reveal their desire to connect with you on a more personal level. It is their way of showing that your presence touches them, stirring feelings they cannot easily hide or manage with their usual composure. Your calm authenticity acts like a mirror, reflecting back to them the parts of life that matter most. And in that reflection, they feel both drawn in and a little off balance in the best possible sense. This gentle nervousness or playful energy is actually a beautiful sign of genuine admiration. Sign 3. They're protective, yet fully respect your independence. They have this beautiful way of stepping forward when someone is unkind, dismissive, or disrespectful toward you, quietly standing up for you with calm, strength, and clear boundaries. At the same time, they never cross into control or try to limit your freedom. They deeply honor your need for space, your rich inner world, and the quiet independence that defines you as an INFJ woman. This balance creates a sense of safety and warmth that feels truly rare and comforting. For someone who values depth and authenticity like you do, knowing that a person can protect your peace without trying to shape or contain your path brings a profound sense of trust and emotional security. You are someone who often carries the weight of understanding others while protecting your own energy, and this kind of partner sees that clearly. They recognize how important your solitude and inner reflection are to you, so they never make you feel guilty for needing time alone to recharge or process your thoughts. Instead, they support it fully. If the world becomes too overwhelming or someone tries to take advantage of your empathy, they are there offering their strength without making you dependent on it. Their protectiveness comes from genuine care, not from a desire to dominate. They want to shield your gentle heart from unnecessary harm while celebrating the fact that you are a complete person with your own purpose, dreams, and quiet power. This respectful protection shows in small but meaningful ways, like handling a difficult situation so you don't have to, or simply being a steady presence that makes you feel seen and valued. What makes this quality so special for an INFJ is how it aligns with your soul's need for both connection and autonomy. They understand that loving you means respecting the depth you carry and the boundaries you hold. There's gentle, meaningful touch and quiet tension, a light hand resting on your lower back as you walk through a door, a soft brush of your hair away from your face, or a hug that lingers just a few seconds longer than usual. When you sit together, their knee or thigh may gently touch yours, and neither of you pulls away. These moments carry a warm, unspoken pull that fills the air between you with a quiet yet noticeable tension. It feels natural and respectful, never rushed or overwhelming. For an INFJ woman who values personal space and meaningful connection, this gentle physical closeness can feel both comforting and deeply significant. You sense that every touch is intentional, coming from a place of genuine affection and a desire to bridge the emotional and physical distance in a way that honors who you are. This is not loud or aggressive energy, it is soft, attentive, and full of care. They seem to find small, natural excuses to connect through touch because they are drawn to the calm warmth you carry. You may notice how their fingers linger slightly when they hand you something, or how they stay close enough for you to feel their presence, without it ever feeling intrusive. The quiet tension that builds is like a gentle current, a mix of emotional intimacy and physical attraction that grows slowly and naturally. It reflects their wish to know you on every level, to feel closer to the thoughtful, empathetic soul they have come to cherish. Your INFJ depth, the way you listen and understand with such sensitivity, seems to make them want to express their feelings not only through words, but through these tender, meaningful gestures. In these moments, you feel seen and desired in a way that respects your boundaries. Or, they're captivated by your mind and heart. They go far beyond surface compliments about how you look. Instead, they speak with genuine admiration about your insight, your deep empathy, and the way you understand layers of life that most people never even notice. They tell you how much they love the way you hold your values so gracefully, how thoughtfully you see the world, and how your quiet strength brings a rare sense of peace and clarity into their life. For an INFJ woman who experiences everything with such depth and sensitivity, hearing someone appreciate these parts of you feels profoundly validating and beautiful. They are drawn not only to your gentle presence but to the rich inner world you carry, the one filled with meaningful reflections, compassion, and a natural wisdom that shines through in quiet ways. This person finds your mind incredibly attractive. They love listening to your thoughts on life, your perspectives on people and purpose, and the way you connect ideas that others overlook. Your empathy touches them deeply because it is real and effortless. They notice how you remember small details about others, how you offer understanding without judgment, and how you carry emotional intelligence that feels both rare and comforting. They openly share how your depth makes them want to grow, to think more carefully, and to show up more authentically in the world. It is never shallow praise. Their words come from a place of true respect for the thoughtful soul you are, for the way you move through life with intention and quiet integrity. They see your gentle boundaries, your ability to love deeply while still protecting your energy, and they find all of it inspiring. What makes this connection so meaningful is that they fall for the complete package of who you are. Lil, they make time for you, even when their life is full and demanding. They consistently create space for you in their schedule. They reach out first, plan thoughtful moments together, and show up with a calm reliability that feels deeply reassuring. At the same time, they never pressure you or make you feel guilty for needing your own solitude and quiet time to recharge. This balance is especially meaningful for an INFJ woman who guards her energy carefully and values meaningful connection over constant activity. Their effort never feels overwhelming or needy. Instead, it feels like sincere care from someone who truly understands your rhythm and respects it completely. They seem to intuitively know that your time is precious, so they make theirs available in a way that adds warmth and depth to your days rather than taking from them. You notice how they remember what matters to you. They suggest activities that align with your interests, choose peaceful settings where real conversation can flow, and happily adjust their plans to the time you spend together. Feels unhurried and genuine. Even on busy weeks, a thoughtful message or a short call appears, showing they are thinking of you without demanding your constant attention. This kind of consistency speaks volumes. In a world where many people are distracted and unavailable, someone choosing to slow down and prioritize time with you reveals how much you mean to them. For you, who often feels things so deeply and needs authentic bonds, this effort creates a beautiful sense of being valued and seen. They understand that your independence is not distance, but a necessary part of your inner world, and they honor it while still gently showing they want to be part of it. Their actions say they are not looking for something casual or convenient. Conversations move from light to deep and sometimes passionate. One moment you're sharing soft laughter and playful teasing, and in the next breath the conversation flows naturally into something much deeper. They ask about your dreams, the experiences that shaped you, your thoughts on life, meaning, and the things that matter most to your heart. They listen with full attention, genuinely wanting to understand your inner world. Then, with the same ease, they may share a more intimate or passionate thought about you, expressing how strongly they feel drawn to you. This beautiful ability to move between light, deep, and passionate conversation feels seamless and natural. For an INFJ woman who craves meaningful connection and intellectual and emotional depth, this quality is incredibly attractive and rare. It shows they are not satisfied with surface-level talk. They truly want to know the whole of you. They are fascinated by the way your mind works, how you see patterns and emotions that others miss, and how thoughtfully you reflect on life. You feel safe sharing your quieter thoughts, your values, and even your vulnerabilities because they receive them with care and curiosity. They remember what you say and return to those topics later, showing that your words stay with them. At the same time, they are not afraid to express their growing feelings with warmth and honesty. They may tell you how your presence affects them, how your calm strength and gentle heart stir something deep inside them. This blend of emotional intimacy and quiet passion creates a special kind of closeness. It satisfies both your need for soulful conversation and the natural pull of attraction. What makes these conversations so special is the balance they offer. They can be playful and lighthearted, making you smile and feel at ease. Then they can shift into profound territory where you feel truly seen and understood on a creasy soul level. And they feel protective when others show interest, but they handle it with respect. You may notice a quiet intensity in them when someone else tries to flirt with you or seeks your attention. Their jaw might tighten slightly or their eyes may darken for a moment, yet they never turn that feeling into control, drama, or demands. Instead, they channel it into something calmer and more meaningful. They focus on being the person who truly sees you and connects with you on a deeper level. This balanced response feels reassuring rather than heavy. For an INFJ woman who dislikes conflict and values emotional maturity, this quality brings a sense of safety and quiet respect. They are human enough to feel the natural sting of jealousy, but wise enough not to let it overshadow their trust in you or your independence. They understand that your gentle warmth and empathetic nature naturally draw people in. Rather than trying to restrict who you speak with or make you feel guilty, they use that protective feeling as motivation to show up even more thoughtfully. They become more present, more attentive, and more determined to nurture the special connection you share. Their protectiveness stays soft and respectful. It shows in small ways, like standing a little closer to you in social settings or offering a calm, steady presence that makes you feel supported without being watched. They never question your loyalty or try to claim you. Instead, they focus their energy on earning your heart more fully each day through consistent care and understanding. This mature approach speaks volumes about their character. They admire your ability to move through the world with quiet authenticity and deep empathy, and they have no desire to dim that light. Their jealousy, when it appears, is gentle and quickly transforms into stronger appreciation for you. It reminds them how rare and valuable your presence is in their life. Joe, they match your energy and still feel drawn closer. They are not intimidated by your depth, your need for meaningful connection, or your quiet independence. Instead, they rise to meet you there. With their own calm, presence, and thoughtful nature, they engage with you at the same level, offering genuine conversation, gentle challenges, and a steady understanding that feels beautifully balanced. They tease you softly in ways that make you smile. They listen when you share your inner thoughts, and they create space for both peaceful silence and heartfelt exchange. At the same time, you can feel their warm desire to come even closer, to share more intimate moments, while still honoring exactly who you are. For an INFJ woman who values harmony between souls and emotional depths, this kind of connection feels rare and deeply fulfilling. They don't try to pull you out of your natural rhythm. They match it and still want more of you. They appreciate the rich inner world you carry and the gentle strength that comes with it. Rather than feeling overwhelmed by your sensitivity or your desire for authenticity, they find it beautiful and inspiring. They meet your thoughtful energy with their own, creating a natural resonance that makes time together feel effortless and meaningful. You never have to explain why certain things matter to you or why you sometimes need quiet. They understand and they stay close. Their eyes often rest on you with a look that says they see your calm surface and the deep currents beneath it, and they are drawn to all of it. There is a quiet passion in the way they want to be near you, to hold your heart carefully while still giving you the freedom your soul needs. They challenge you gently when it matters, encourage your dreams, and make you feel truly alive in their presence. When someone truly loves an INFJ woman, they fall for the entire person. They are captivated by your gentle power, the rich and beautiful inner world you carry so quietly, your profound empathy that touches everything you do, and the quiet authenticity that makes you so rare. They don't fall for a version of you that is easier or more outgoing. They fall for the real you, with all your depth, sensitivity, and thoughtful presence. They don't ask you to be anything other than who you are. They are not interested in changing your need for solitude, your rich emotional world, or the way you experience life so deeply. Instead, they simply want to be close to the real you, to walk beside you, to understand your heart, and to share in the quiet magic that makes you who you are. This kind of love feels like coming home. It sees every layer of you and still chooses you fully. They respect your boundaries, honor your need for meaningful connection, and cherish the way you love with such sincerity and care. They want to hold space for your dreams, your reflections, and your gentle strength. With them, you don't have to explain why you sometimes withdraw into your inner world or why certain things touch you so deeply. They already see it, appreciate it, and feel drawn even closer because of it. Their love creates a safe harbor where your soul can rest and bloom naturally, without pressure or expectation to perform. You deserve a love that sees you fully, respects your depth, and still wants to hold your heart with care and tenderness. A love that feels safe, meaningful, and warm, where you are valued for your empathy, your insight, and your quiet wisdom. You deserve someone who finds beauty in your sensitivity rather than seeing it as something to fix. A partner who feels honored to be trusted with your heart and who shows up consistently with patience and genuine affection. If any of these signs feel familiar, I'd love to hear which one stood out to you the most. What is something beautiful a partner or someone special has ever said they loved about your INFJ nature? Was it the way you listen so completely, your ability to understand them on a soul level, your quiet strength, or the peaceful presence you bring into their life? Share your stories in the comments below. I read every single one and truly enjoy hearing how these experiences touch your hearts. Take care of your heart, beautiful soul. Protect your energy, honor your depth, and never settle for anything less than the love you truly deserve. You are a rare and beautiful presence in this world, and the right person will recognize that light in you and feel endlessly grateful to stand beside it.